I'm currently 33. When I graduate, I'll be 35. Am I too old to be getting into tech? How old were you when you got into tech? Title says all. I spent my younger years in the army on active duty. Tech and coding is my passion. Seems like most companies and corporations prefer someone younger though. I started at 47. It's a lot of work, but it's satisfying. I got into tech after I died. It's never too late. I went back to college for comp sci at 32. I got an internship at 33. I got my first software engineering job at 34. Just 1 month ago. It's not too late. Started learning to code on public library computers at 31. Landed a tech apprenticeship at the end of that same year and now work full-time at a big N company. At 32. It's not only my first tech job, but my first real job in general. You're definitely not too old. Not at all. I broke into tech at 40. No. When you're 35 you'll be 35. That's all. A quick checklist. 1. Are you still breathing? If you answered yes to number 1, then you are not too old to do anything new. I'm 53. As long as you're passionate about it and willing to keep learning. There will always be more work than you can handle. If you held a clearance in the past that remains active. Or you can land a secret or TS. There's a huge market with much more limited competition. It feels like I'm being approached by some rando recruiter looking for an active TS for work down in Colorado Springs every 15 minutes or so. Oh, there's another one. I started at 38. Now a technology lead. Lol. Nope. Not even a little bit. Cousin in a similar situation finished up at 40 and got a very good job right out of school. Not too late by any means. And if I had told you that it was too late, would it matter to you? Just go for it if it's what you want. It won't be easy though. But it's worth it. Apply at DoD companies. DoD companies love hiring vets. I work for one of the big ones, Ball, Lockheed, Raytheon, Boeing, Northrop, and I work with quite a few veterans, all whom broke into tech in their late 20s to mid-30s. I broke into tech at 33. You're not too old. Leverage your experience, don't be hindered by it. I went back to school and graduated at 40. Best investment I ever made. Graduated and got hired at 35. Turning 39 this summer. You're not too old. The reason the field pays so well is due to the high demand. You'll be just fine. I made the switch at 30 and really no one bats an eye. Though part of that could be that I've fallen into a .NET specialization which tends to skew older than the people working with shiny JavaScript frameworks. No. All you need is 10 good years in tech and you can retire and life out your life. Definitely not too old. A lot of people very happily stay at senior software engineer their whole careers, and a lot of people get there young. With your leadership skills, you'd probably jump to staff principal, main difference being dealing with people and schedules relatively quickly. Even if your MOS was non-technical, the skills are valuable in many places. Also, many jobs require clearance just to write software that many of us can't get for one reason or another. Come on in. The water's warm. Too old for anything new, I'm afraid. Just settle into whatever you've previously been up to and wait patiently to get dementia and die. I was classed as a mature student at 28. Now 38, and I've never regretted my decision for a second. Live your life and you'll never be too old to do anything scissor. Average age of people I work with in this industry is probably like 48. You're fine. If someone says yes, is it going to stop you from graduating? You're done for op. You're withered and frail. A senile lump of wrinkly baggage. Obviously you're not too old for it. Lol what? Why do people always ask this question when they know they have 20-30 years left to work for the man? Come on my guy. You've got years and years ahead of ya. I'm 36 and have been in tech for 4 years. The years go by either way, so why not do what you want? I got my CS degree at age 35 with 2 kids at home. Now I'm an SA. You're never too old to do what you love to do. Not at all. I did 4 years in the military. Then undergraduate. Then graduate school. My first full-time tech position I was probably near 30. Everywhere I've worked age range is like 25-55 easily. I got out of army in 2014 when I was 25. I graduated at 29 and had no issues. I actually think being older and having army on resume helped with getting my first job. Any company that thinks you're too old for a junior position is a company you don't want to work for. You have a built-in shit test. Your age is not the problem. Keep in mind that the market for new grads will be competitive and your first gig will be low paying. I got my first tech job when I was 34. You can do it. You are not too old. I entered tech at 29. I have a junior engineer who reports to me and is older than me. I am 40. Great engineer. There's plenty of companies in the DC area and across the US that cater to the gov or DOD and don't hire exclusively vets but definitely strongly prefer to hire veterans. Highly recommend looking into that. Check out Defense, they're happy to have former military experience and it's a chill place to be. Definitely not too old. Seems like most companies and corporations prefer someone younger though. An older, more emotionally and professional mature individual that I get to pay junior level salary. Sign me up. I'm currently 33. When I graduate, I'll be 35. Am I too old to be getting into tech? No. I went boot camp at 32. Graduated at 33. Got my job as I was approaching 34 and just been promoted from junior to dev a few weeks before turning 35. The answer is no. You're not too old. As long as you can do the job. The vast majority of places won't care about your age. The rest probably aren't healthy places to work anyway. I was 26. But you will be fine. By and large CS is performance-based. If you have decent work ethic and a desire to constantly learn, you will be fine. Started at 21. But I think it's never too late as long as you are really willing to commit to it. And this last sentence is the most important one even for young people. This field needs people that want to learn and enjoys doing so. It's by no means an easy career, but the same applies to other fields. There are way too many people that join the field only for money to then give a lot of headaches to the senior or mid developers. Please don't be one of the aforementioned. No, not at all. I admire you for pursuing your dream. You are only too old if you think you are. A lot of people come in as old or older. But you got to have the right mindset. You can do it. Foster that belief. Work hard and you will absolutely make it happen. Best of luck. No. No. You just need to know how to code. If they give you any shit, it's ageism. No. Better now than never.